Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to show you what I got from my Hong Kong trip. I got a few things, I will say, but I don't have all of the food items I brought back because a lot of it have been given to people, or they've or it's at my parents' house and I haven't been able to grab it yet. I just came back from vacation about a couple days ago, maybe 3 days actually. So it's been I haven't had jet lag, but it's everything has just been kind of slowly like getting cleaned up and unpacked. I just did a video on a review of a Marc Jacobs bag that I used on my trip, and I just wanted to say that that should be up now. But yeah, so if you're interested in what I used during my trip, that is one of the bags, and I highly recommend it for going from day to night and looking nice, and you can use it for you know, wearing it crossbody on the shoulder, one shoulder. It's very versatile. So if you're interested, you can take a look at that. Otherwise, in this video, I'm going to show you what I got. So in Asia, not everything is inexpensive, but when it is inexpensive, it's actually really inexpensive. So a lot of the clothing, a lot of the food is very affordable, but the high-end brands are not so much so. So I didn't end up buying too many luxury items, but in terms of like clothing items, I did buy a lot of. So on this trip, I went to maybe 4 locations. I flew into Hong Kong, and then I went to Taipei, and I did a day in Macau, and then I also went to Cambodia, Siem Reap. And so I do have things from all over. In Hong Kong, I bought a lot of skincare items as well as clothing items. So I guess I'll start there. This sweater is very, very cute. It's a plain white sweater. It's slightly longer in the back, and the sleeves open up, so it's a very like loose, wide neck sweater. I haven't worn this yet, but it feels really nice. And the cool thing about this is that I bought it in in a set of 3 things. So it was buy 3 for 100 Hong Kong dollars, and so that's about $12 US. So if you think about it, it's like about $4 for a sweater, and yeah, there's no tax. So it was really, really affordable, and of course we have 3. This is one of them. The other 2 are in the wash right now, so I can't show you, but they look pretty nice. One is a green like ruffly top, and then the other one's a pink like cable knit crop sweater. So all 3 of them look really, really nice. So that's what I got from Hong Kong. Another thing that I got from Hong Kong that was a little bit bigger is this kind of coatigan. So it's a hunter green, as you can see, and it has a hood. It's hard to see if I'm not wearing it, but it's still kind of drying. It's a little damp. I did my laundry, so that's why it is hanging up right now. But the back has this really cool detailing on the down the middle, and it ties at the bottom right here. So it's just a really cool design. It's so soft and so stretchy that yeah, I really, really like it. It has 2 big pockets on the side right here, so it's very, very versatile. I really like it. And the funny thing about this, excuse me, I'm still getting over a cold. The funny thing about this is that I wore this, and so did my sister-in-law, and we both fit it. Like, she's a lot taller than me. I think she's about 5'7". I'm only 5'1". And she's obviously broader. She has broader shoulders than I do, but yet we both fit it. It's a one size fits all. I don't know how they do it, but if it's her shoulders, if it's my shoulders, if it's her arm, and if it's my arms. The only difference that I've noticed is the length. So obviously it hits me closer to the knee, and it hits her closer to like the mid-thigh. So that's the only difference, but I don't understand how that's possible considering, you know, how different we are, but it works. So that's what you'll see a lot in Asia, is that it's a one size fits all kind of thing. And same with the sweaters, like none of them have sizes, you just kind of fit into it. So I thought that was really interesting. Okay, along this the same thing but not the clothing are slippers. So I saw these at a shopping street in Hong Kong, in Mongkok, and they had these like just outside the store, and I beeline to it because they're so cute. They are paw slippers. They also come in like pink, and I don't know, I just went for this one because I just love it. And you know what, my dog was just so intrigued by these. I even took a video of it because then he was like playing with my foot, and then yeah, it's just really cute, and they're super comfy, and they have a rubber bottom so that you can walk on hardwood floor without slipping and everything, so it's awesome. I actually did use it in Hong Kong because it got really cold at, you know, the last 2 days that we were there. For the most part it was really warm. I would say it was around 60s, and then the last 2 days it got down to 40s, so it got really cold. And since it hardly ever gets that cold, no one has a heater, so the slippers were definitely a great option on the hardwood floor. Another thing that I got in Hong Kong is our tissues. A lot of restaurants and, you know, other food places do not provide tissues, napkins, whatever you call it, because that's just not what they do. So you always have to bring your own. Sometimes even the restrooms do not provide it, depending on which restrooms you go to. The big shopping malls and, you know, those obviously would have it, but some of them do not. So everyone carries their own tissues. These ones are Sanrio characters. It looks kind of Tsum Tsum like, and they're so cute. That's the design on one side, and that's the design on the other side. So I just bought it because it was really nice. These are actually a really good quality. They don't rip really easily. They're very strong and tough, so you can blow your nose and not need to like worry about shredding. So these are super cute. I also got hair accessories. So I got this one, which is like kind of crystals. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like clips to your hair. So it kind of creates like a whatever you call it, like a loop on your hair. So I thought it was great for just hair designs. And the other one that I got is this, which is a comb. Maybe I should take it out of the plastic. It's a hair comb, so you kind of stab it into a bun or something of the sort, and that goes into your hair. And then this side, it's just very sparkly and pretty. So I haven't used it yet, but yeah, it was 39 Hong Kong dollars, which is about six-ish dollars. I don't know, $7, less than $7. Wait, less than $6. But yeah, great deal. What else did I get? I got some skincare items. So one of the items that I got is this called Papa Recipe, and it is a whitening mask, honey mask. So looks really cute. This one is actually made in Korea, but you can get it at Sasa, which is kind of like an Ulta, you know. You can get a lot of not random, you can get a lot of beauty stuff, but as well as like cosmetics, etc. So yeah, I got this one, but I also got, oh, here it is. I also got these. These are by their own brand, and it is eye masks. So I got one in the Black Pearl and one in the Swallow's Nest. These are really cool because they are eye masks, but they're bigger than the usual eye mask that you would see. I don't know if it'll focus. So it kind of goes on your face, but it goes underneath all right here. So it's actually really nice because it's more than just your under eye. It's kind of this whole like cheek area as well. My husband has a beard, so when he like would do it with me, a lot of the mask won't stick because his beard is in the way, but this one falls perfectly. So when he does want to do it, he uses these ones. So these are awesome, and they smell really good too. And then I also got this, and then, oh, sorry, these ones are made in Taiwan. Okay, so the next thing I got is this. This was advertised everywhere, and I have used it before. It is by Can Make, and it's heroin make, and it's supposed to be a waterproof liquid eyeliner. So I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's a pen. It does hold very strongly. I had used it on my bridesmaids when they were getting ready for my wedding. So this was a great option. So I decided to pick one up. In terms of beauty, I also went to Etude House. Etude House is a Korean brand, but they have it all over the US and, or not, sorry, all over Hong Kong, but not really in the US. So I got a bunch of stuff from them and they were doing a promotion. So obviously I had to buy a little bit more. One of the things I got is a powder brush and it's really cute. It's just, I don't know, generic powder brush, but I love the pink and the gold and it feels really, really soft. And I can't open it right now. Oh, I can, just kidding. And it's super soft, like it's so soft. So I got one of those and then I also got a few more things. This one is their cushion. All Day Perfect with SPF 50. It's kind of their foundation cushion. So let me show you really quick. It comes with a powder applicator. And then this, well, it's not opened yet, so I wouldn't be able to show you the color. But you open it like so, and then there should be a press cushion liquid thing here, and it's foundation, and it's a very light kind of foundation. It's not like a heavy full coverage, but it's supposed to give you a little bit of glow as well. So yeah, so this is really nice, and this actually goes into this. Now, this is why I bought so much of this, because when I first got to Hong Kong, which is at the end of December, they didn't have this out yet, but as I was heading out of Hong Kong, it was almost mid-January, and a lot of the items that they had all over many stores were for Chinese New Year, because Chinese New Year is in February, so a lot of the sales items and the promotional items are for Chinese New Year in Hong Kong. So this is the Year of the Dog, so of course they have a Lucky Puppy collection, and it's super cute. This is one of the puppies that you can pick from, but there's also another, like I think it's like a Dachshund, I'm not sure. So cute. So I picked this one to go with it, and so what you do is you pop the little cushion that I showed you earlier into here, and then there's a mirror. But yeah, so then you keep your compact here, and you can keep using this and replace the cushion when you want. The cushion also comes in other shades, so I got it in sand, but they also have other shades, and they also have correctors, so they have a green one, a purple one, for different corrections. So that's one thing I got. The other thing I got is this, again, as part of their Lucky Puppy collection. I love the box. These are also by Etude House, and it's a Year of the Dog, but they call it Puppy. This is really cute. And inside this is a skincare. This is by Jin or Soonjung, or I shouldn't say it's by, it's the line Soonjung. And yeah, so they have a toner, they have a emulsion, and then they have a travel set thing. Again, the same thing, emulsion and toner, and then also a intensive cream. So these are the travel size items, and these are the full size items, and this is for more sensitive skin, whereas their Moistureful is for just normal skin. So it came with this box, which is really nice, because when you have that heavy liquid and traveling, you want a good box, and that one was definitely a good one. And then because I bought those things, I also got a gift set for free, and it's the Pink Vital Water Special Travel Kit. And this kit has a bunch of skincare items as well. So this is what it looks like. So they're great travel size. This is facial toner, emulsion, serum, and then this one is a water cream, so it's like for your face. But yeah, these are great little bottles for traveling, and I could see myself filling them up again if I use it all, because they're just really good travel size bottles. And then that's it for Etude House. I did buy a lot of stuff though, like from this place, and I mean, like I said, I don't really see one here in the States, so I just wanted to get it, especially because they had the Lucky Puppy for the Year of the Dog. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like something that they would have in the States. Okay, and then is that it for oh, speaking of the Chinese New Year, they were selling these red pocket envelopes everywhere, and so yeah, they both say fortune, I believe, on it. So you put money in here. If you're not familiar with how Chinese New Year works, is usually kids get red pocket envelopes for good luck and like kind of just Happy New Year. And when you get married, that's when you have to start giving it to kids and people younger, kind of. Yeah, so now that I'm married, I have to start doing that. So we were like, okay, we should pick up some. So I guess it's now our turn to give back because I've been collecting it all my life. But yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why we went to Hong Kong for the banquet, because both my grandmas there cannot travel here for my wedding back in September. So yeah, we're really glad to have been able to do that. Okay, so that's side note, and I think that's it for oh wait, no. Nope, that's not it for Hong Kong. Another thing I got from Hong Kong are these really cool magnets. I got it at the Lantau Island, also called the 360 at Nong Ping. And they're magnets that are puzzle pieces, and it's kind of in the shape of the trams that we took to the island, which is really awesome. And I did get a few things from Macau, which I do not have any of. I have a magnet and a deck of cards it's all gold. Macau is kind of like a Vegas, and so we saw a lot of really big casinos. I didn't end up buying too much there. I did buy a lot of food items like wife cakes and I think some cookies, but in terms of souvenirs, I don't think I bought anything much there. They have a lot of luxury stores, but again, they're not that much cheaper than it is in the United States, so I didn't end up buying anything there. Moving on to Cambodia, I did buy a few things. Things were a lot cheaper there. We got some palm sugar. It's what they're known for. We got some coffee. I think we even got some what other foods did we get? I think that was it. Oh, some white pepper. But we were gifted by some of the a friend that my aunts knew, this really beautiful scarf that says Cambodia on it, and they use this a lot when they're driving their tuk-tuks or motorcycles, and so it's really good to like cover your face with, but to wear it to keep warm and use it as a sling. He showed us all these ways to do it. Cambodia was so beautiful. It's all of the temples were even better than I could imagine. Like they were just, it's ancient, but yet it's so grand and so detailed. Like I don't understand how it was possible back in, you know, the 9th to the 13th century. But while there was a lot of local artists and also just people who sold things. One of the shirts that I got is this beautiful linen long sleeve, and it has these, I don't know if you can see it, but they're like elephants down the side here, and it's very pretty. And this was the perfect kind of material to wear because it's their cooler season, but it's still like 80-90 degrees and it's kind of on the humid side. So yeah, this was perfect to wear there. And I also bought a couple of elephant pants, 2 for myself and more for other people. But elephant pants are these like really stretchy, almost not see-through, but they're very thin. So yeah, they had it in my length, which is awesome because I've bought elephant pants here before and they're too long for me. So these are so comfortable to be in the heat, and you know, when you're sweating, you don't want something tight because you can't go to the restroom easily. Like you have to take off your pants and then you can't pull them back up easily. This is the other one. It's a different color, different style, and I loved it as well. Yeah, so everything was very inexpensive. Like if I remember correctly, this was maybe $2.50 US. So it was very inexpensive. But yeah, the cost of living there is way lower as well. So it's definitely different. It's not the cleanest there, so I will say that, you know, the bathrooms, the sanitary things are not as good, and so that's something to keep in mind. But for what I went to see, it was just super pretty, and a lot of the food was pretty inexpensive as well. Okay, so besides the stuff I don't have here, because again, like I said, it's either in the laundry or it's at my parents' house, a lot of them are food items, so like candy, cookies, those are not here, but Yeah. So I have everything here that I could show you, and so the last item I actually got in the Hong Kong airport. I was flying in and out because I went to several places and I always went back to Hong Kong, but the one of the times I was at the Hong Kong airport, I went into some of the shops there, and they have a lot of high-end shops. I hadn't thought of getting anything, you know, much, just because the price wasn't that much cheaper. It's actually more expensive to get it in Hong Kong than here, off MSRP, but since I have a tax rate of 9.75%, it is actually cheaper than by a little bit in Hong Kong. But what was special about this time was there was a promotion in the airport that if you bought a certain amount, you get like $2,000 Hong Kong off. So I kind of bought it immediately. I'd been doing research on this Dior bag, and I saw it there. It was a seasonal piece. So this one, I bought, like, it's the fastest luxury item I've ever purchased. It comes in this box. I did my research. I've emailed Dior before I went, so I already kind of knew the pricing and everything. It comes with this dust bag right here, drawstring, and since it's not the Lady Dior, it's just got the Dior sign, doesn't have the swan. And so inside is the bag. Now this bag is, like I said, a seasonal piece. So here it is. It is the Diorama in the small size, the micro canage pattern. So besides just the canage or canage pattern, it has the micro ones all throughout. This one is in the white color, but it's also metallic, so it kind of looks like a white pearl. And I don't have any white bags, so I was kind of nervous about getting this one, but because it's this kind of metallic, it's got a kind of a treated, coated surface, which makes it a lot more wearable, I think. I've used it already in Hong Kong, and I don't think there was anything issues on it yet. I mean, hopefully not, because I've only used it like once, but I love it. I could not find the color I wanted, like, originally, which was a champagne color, and that one's only available in the medium size. But on me, the small already looked big enough, and I think the medium looked way too much for me. So, I mean, that's why I had to stick with this one. But it's got the usual snap closure right here, as you can see. And then the chain is also very pretty. Let me just take everything out. So this is the chain, and the chain also has the same white pearl, and then it has an adjustable top thing right here, very reminiscent of the Chanel Boy. And then so it's very comfortable to wear because it has this leather piece, but then it's also really nice and elegant because it has these chained bits, and the chain is not that heavy, even though it's very thick, because as you can see, some of it is hollowed out. So you can wear this easily crossbody, but you can also wear it doubled up as a shoulder bag, like so. And I'm sure you've already seen this before, but on the inside it's all leather, because this is the Maria Chiuri design, and I kept all of the packaging, and there's a zipper pocket in the back here, and then a slip pocket in the front here, and then just an empty area in the center. And I've been able to put a ton of stuff here and use it all over town. It was very comfortable to wear, and I didn't have to worry too much about it. And then I also really like that it's not too heavy, but it still can fit a lot of stuff. It could be dressed up or down, and I think, you know, oops, in terms of price, it will last me a long time. It is a pretty neutral color, so I could see myself wearing it with a lot of different outfits, and it is something I don't have in my collection, whether it's the style or also the color. I don't have any whites, and if I were to get any white colored bag, it'd probably be with a more easier wearing material, because I wouldn't want to get it dirty right off the bat. And so far this one has done great in that department. I love that the material is like a champagne gold color, and then yeah, it's just again very easy to wear and very I think very nice. The first one that I did get at the airport had an issue with the strap of the pattern on at the top being a little crooked. This one's fine. I had to exchange it, but it seems like they had a ton of Dior stores all over town. So yeah, even though it's limited edition, it wasn't hard to find. I can go to many places. So I'm very happy with this purchase. I can't believe I got it for a lot cheaper than the retail, and I'm glad they had it because I knew I wanted it. So I'm glad I was able to buy it, and then it kind of gave me a more sentimental value just because it is bought on my trip that I went to Hong Kong for a banquet, and it's just this whole thing. So yeah, I'm really happy I found it, and yeah, at a discounted price too. So this is just what it looks like on my shoulder, and I can insert a picture of what it looks like crossbody because I did take one while I was in Hong Kong. So I think that's all I have to show you. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below and I'll try to answer it. But otherwise, I also want to say that once I've used this bag a little bit more, I can do a more in-depth review if that is desired by you guys. So hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully it was enjoyable. I will see you in my next video. Bye.